You again? Well, good thing, because I'm here to do a Q&A and we're in the month of June, so let's get to it. This question is by Iron Warrior from Italy. Antoine, are you still training mountain dog style, or are you training without following any scripted training routine? And how do you structure your training? I started this Badger program a little while ago, and I stopped because I wasn't moving and stuff like that, but I'm gonna probably restart it because it was brutal. The constriction stuff with the blood, with the bands, the tape, you tape your arms and do curls, and the pump was painful. It's like, I never did that stuff before, but I want to do it again. And I suggest you guys check his website too, mountaindogdiet.com. But what I do now is I just improvise. I just started my prep, 16 weeks out from the Nordic Pro, and people sometimes think too much about the training split, the training program and routine, and what's most important is how you do the exercise. Oh, I work out chest twice a week because my chest is weak, for example. Some guy would say, and if you work out twice but you do a crappy position with the shoulder like that, and you mess it up, you will actually maybe go against you, hurt your shoulder more. So make sure you do the exercise correctly instead of focusing more on finding the secret technique from Mr. Olympia, the secret training routine. So that's a mistake people do. So for now, I'm not doing the mountain dog, but I'll be back doing it soon. Question number 2 is by Fernando Smack. He's from Portugal. He's 22 years old, and he hopes to meet me one day personally. Well, I hope to. If you see me, don't be shy. Come shake my hand, and we'll have a chat. And all you guys too, like if you see me somewhere in Expo, don't hesitate, come see me. I like to mess around and talk, stuff like that, so don't be shy. Question number 2 is by Fernando Smack. He's from Portugal. He's asking, since when did you get interested about bodybuilding and start practicing? I got interested in bodybuilding actually before I ever trained in the gym. The first time I stepped ever in the gym, I told the owner, the guy, I want to do competition in bodybuilding. I was 15 years old and never trained in the gym in my life, but I got interested from all the Arnold movies and the internet, you know, because it's our generation, my generation. I would go on bodybuilding websites, and my first website was bodybuilding.com that went, and I learned how to do a diet there, all that stuff, and I saw the pictures, and I learned that doing little curls in my bedroom with push-ups won't make me look like a real bodybuilder, so I got a membership in the gym, and I wanted to do a competition. Well, a year later, I did a competition at 16 years old, and then the rest is history. Well, not yet history, it's in the making. Question number 3 by KLX Boy. Hey Antoine, I just want to know who's your favorite superhero and why. Who will win in a fight between Thor and Superman? John Meadows, one of my coaches, will probably know the answer between Superman or Thor, but me, I like Thor better. Because, I don't know, he's from the Norse mythology, and he has a big ass hammer, and he strikes thunder and lightning and crushes his enemies like that. But I think Superman is like invincible or something. He stopped a bullet with his eye in one movie. I mean, that's pretty cool, but I don't know. It's too commercial. I think Thor is cooler. Next question by Daniel Yohan. Dumbbell presses. When doing flat dumbbell press, do you go all the way down and touch your chest? Is that the best for overall chest development? Full range of motion is always the best, but what you need to know there is depending on the dumbbell and the size of it, if it's really long like that, you might touch your chest. But if it's like 50 pounds or 60 pounds, you might not touch your chest. So what you need to focus on is stretch the chest, and then when you get a feel good stretch, you start with the action with the chest, boom, and then squeeze it at the top. And the mistake I did with the presses, I used to start with my arms and shoulders, like, so like press like that. But what you need to do is, boom, like start with the chest. Start the movement by activating your chest first. So if you get the stretch, you activate the muscle, and you boom, you contract at the top. That's the full range of motion. You're gonna feel your chest for sure. This question is by Vic Kush. Hi Antoine, thanks for answering my last question. One thing I love about your physique is that you have a small waistline and defined abs while also having good upper body. I know that has a lot to do with the body fat percentage. Is there anything else you do for that? I think it's the amount of food some bodybuilders eat. It's way too much. Like they eat like a pound of meat every meal. Like this, that's nonsense. Then your intestines will just stock up all the shit, the crap, you know, in there, because the meat sometimes there's residues in there, and it takes a while to digest and process. Maybe it slows down your own metabolism, digestion, and you feel bloated. So what I do is I reduce my portion of meat. I eat between 6 to 8 ounces. That's it. And I eat 1 cup of green vegetables every meal. Actually, I'm going to show you one of my meals. That's from my food sponsor, Nutrition Plus. And 1 cup of rice, 1 cup of veggie, and 6 to 8 ounces of chicken thighs there. So it's not very big. I mean, if you eat that 6 times a day, it's a full competitive bodybuilding diet. But you won't get the big stomach. And what people do also for the big stomach, they eat too much. They eat gluten. Gluten is bad. Glutes are good. Gluten is bad. So the gluten will inflammate your whole body, including your abdomen. So you might get distended. You will fart and stuff. So it's no good. So no gluten, smaller meat portions, eat smaller meals 6 times a day, eat the fiber from the green veggies, and lots of water. And ab training, if I want to be honest, I don't do a lot of ab training, but more near the contest I do. And I do the vacuum though, I practice that a lot. And when you pose, when you, like Hoffman and Arnold and Frank Zane did that. So yes, it's like you breathe all the air out. And then you, with your diaphragm, you suck everything up, but you block it so like the organs get sucked up. So that's what I do for a small waist. This question is by Dishin, compare and contrast. Now that you have 2 coaches, can you compare the nutrition aspect and training between the 2? John, I use the programs, I want to use them again for the show because they're really crazy intense and original and very creative, and I learn every time. What my new coach does, he corrects my movement because he's there in person. He actually lives 3 floors down. It's funny where I live now because I moved in a new city in the same building as my coach by purpose. But for the nutrition, my new coach, very similar to John Meadows as far as the style. Maybe less the intro workout nutrition is a little bit different. With John, I had to drink a lot of only intro workout, and it was like bloating me a little bit because I drink a lot of water. My new coach corrected it a little bit for me, and I used like a 1/3 of it 20 minutes before the workout. And anyway, maybe I'll spend another time. Next question by Dishin. Compare and contrast. Antoine, now you have 2 coaches, so you can compare and contrast the nutrition and training styles between the John Meadows and your new coach, which is named Salim Satsay. The training, I'm gonna start again the programs of John because it's crazy, it's nuts. And Salim, what he does for my training, he actually doesn't make program splits, stuff like that. He just goes in the gym with me and corrects my movement. I thought I was training good, I have good technique, yeah, but everything I do has a little something I can change and improve with Salim. For nutrition, very similar. I eat more fats now with Salim, and a little bit less carbs, less protein a little bit, and I eat my intro workout stuff is a little bit different. Instead of having a big intro workout shake, just that, I have like 3 small ones before, during, and after. So that's pretty cool. And my new coach is actually 3 floors down where I live. I live in a condo building, and he's on the 9th floor, and I'm 3 floors up. So it's pretty cool there. Like he's downstairs, so I can't cheat. And if I cook pizza, he's gonna smell it. So I have to behave. And now the last question for today is by Unbeatable 123. I'm a really big fan of you. Thanks, buddy. I wanted to ask you how much did you bench press when you were 17 years old, and what did you do to get so strong? Thanks. Please respond. I think I did. I wasn't. My bench was weak. I was good at deadlift. I was deadlifting 5 plates at 16 years old, 17 years old. 275 pounds, 2 plates and a half for like 1 rep, but like all I got, like, almost crapped my pants every time I did it, and didn't go all the way down either. So don't try to push too much weight. What made me stronger and made me have a good pressing power is when I actually stop at the bottom for 1 second. So you go like 1, 2, pause 1, and then boom, you press it up. So when I did that, it improved my range of motion here, which was really weak, and my starting point at the bottom. So I trained with speed and power a little bit, and I think my bench went from weak to, because when I stopped, I was able to bench only 240 pounds. To 240 pounds to maybe like over 3 plates in a short period of time. So maybe you should check your form. And sometimes it's all about the technique, how you place your elbows, how you place your chest, and make sure you stop at the bottom, because that's a legit competition bench. People who stop in midair and like butt gets off the bench, that's not a real bench. So unbeatable 1, 2, 3. If you want a good bench, I want you to stop at the bottom, go down slowly, pause 1 second, explode up. So control the movement and make sure you have a good technique, because technique goes first when it goes to big movement like that. Because if you don't do that, if you don't do the safety first, technique first, you will injure yourself, because that's heavy weight to use. So be careful, kid. Be careful. It's a long journey ahead in the bench pressing world. So thanks for this Q&A, for listening. If you have a question, go on universalusa.com and go in the training section, and the first thread that's sticky up there is the video Q&A Antoine Vaillant questions. So ask your question. It can be about anything, like what I do when I'm not training, what I do when I'm training, what I do before training, after training, and maybe what I do when I think about training. But it can also be about stupid stuff too. So make sure you post there. Become a member, post, and I'll answer for you.